Hey everybody, this is going to be the video for April 22nd, so please take out a brand new sheet of paper, label or title it 4-22. We're going to do 3 problems today in notes together. You're going to have 3 problems in homework. We're going to extend on what we learned yesterday. Yesterday we learned how to rationalize a radical fraction. Remember, we cannot leave radicals in the denominator, so those will have to go away somehow. There can be a number down there, it just can't be a radical with a number. So you guys, there's just going to be a couple more steps that you have to do. So again, you guys can pause, you can write down extra stuff, but at bare minimum, write down what gets on the board. All right, same as yesterday. To get rid of a radical, we multiply top and bottom by that radical. So we're going to multiply by rad 12, and we're going to get a new top and a new bottom. So an outside 4 times an inside 12 kind of just gets squished together. So it's going to be 4 rad 12 over, this is going to be a pair of 12s, so I put a 12 down there. Now, as I kind of noted yesterday, depending on who helped you, they might say we could have done some more stuff. Well, there is. The first thing that we always do after we have multiplied the top and bottom by the radical is we see if the numerator can reduce. So I'm going to do a little scratch work over here in red. I'm going to take just the numerator and see if it can become smaller. So 4 rad 12. Well, it's 2 times 6 and it's 2 times 3. A pair of 2's get to come outside and the 3 stays trapped. So my numerator is actually equal to 8 rad 3. So when your numerator can reduce, you should do that. So now I got a new fraction. 12 is still the denominator, but now it's 8 rad 3. All right, so that's a step that we did not do yesterday. After you multiply by the radical, which is what we did yesterday, you see if the numerator or the top can reduce using our radical skills. Now, after you have done that, you got to do one more thing. You got to see if the outside pieces get to reduce or not as a fraction. So right now I'm only looking at the outside pieces. Sometimes they stay the same, sometimes they reduce. So I look at the outside 8 and the outside 12. Well, 8 divided by 12 reduces. So you can use a calculator, your fraction key, or know that they're both divisible by 4. So the 8 becomes 2 and the 12 becomes a 3. But it's not just 2/3. You can't forget about the square root of 3. So it's 2 rad 3 over 3. So what we've done is we've added 2 more steps. We've added the fact that the numerator might reduce, and then the outside numbers might reduce. Now the key there was might. Everything doesn't have to be so complicated. Let's see if number 2, if some more stuff happens though. Number 2, we got 6 over rad 27. So I have to multiply top and bottom by the radical. So I multiply by rad 27, multiply by rad 27. So the top becomes outside 6 times radical inside 27. But on bottom, I had a pair of 27s, which is just 27. No more radical in the denominator. Now let's go do that scratch work again. Let's see if our top can reduce or not. See guys, when I have the 6 rad 27, it will reduce. So pause this video, see if you can come up with the new top. 27 is 3 times 9 is 3 times 3. Pair of 3's break outside and a 3 stays trapped. So the new top is 18 rad 3, because 6 times 3 is 18 and the 3 stays trapped, all over 27. Now here is another one where you actually get the same numbers. It's not always going to be 2/3, but the outside numbers do reduce. 18 over 27, though both those numbers are divisible by 9, so they reduce to 2/3, and you cannot leave off your radical in the numerator. All right, so now that we've seen a couple of the harder examples where the tops reduce and the outside numbers reduce, and please remember, not every problem is like that. Don't forget that there are some easier problems like we did yesterday. So here is number 3. And on your homework, don't think everything is the hardest style. So when I look at that, there's only one piece of math that I need to clean up, and it's the radical in the denominator. So I'll multiply the bottom and the top by the radical from the bottom. Now on top, I can actually make kind of like a combined number there, because that's an inside times an inside stays inside. So now I have 5 square root 3 times 2 is 6 over a pair of 2's get to come outside as a 2. And now I follow those same steps. I try to reduce my numerator. So scratch work. 5 rad 6. Well, 6 is composite. It's 2 times 3. But prime and prime, there's no pair. So 5 rad 6 stays 5 rad 6. Next, I look at the outside numbers. 5 over 2. What does 5 over 2 reduce to? And the answer is nothing. It doesn't reduce at all. It stays 5 halves. So just to clean up my answer, the 5 rad 6 stayed 5 rad 6, and the 5 halves stays 5 halves. So if I didn't have that red marking up there, I just box my answer, but I'm done. So you guys, just because you learned that there are harder problems and there are more steps does not mean that you will always have to do that. All right, hope this helps. Please remember, you can watch this video multiple times if it didn't sink in or click, or while you're doing your homework, have this video and see if any of the problems can help you out. With that being said, I hope you guys have a great day. Stay safe, stay happy, stay healthy. It's your boy, Mr. P. Here are your 3 homework problems. Let it zoom in, and there you go. Good luck. Reach out to me if you need any help.